So Marcus, now we see our Nini naked.
Yeah, very nice.
By removing the 4 screws, removing the side panel, it's easily accessible the internal part of the machine, where we can see the 1.5 liter boiler with heating exchanger that it's now insulated, not like before with the previous model.
Yeah.
We have the PID with the timer circuit for the shot timer. We have our solenoid valve. This is the famous valve that allows us to change or adjust the brewing pressure, the discharging of the water, so the difference in between the 15 bar pressure and the pressure that you set for the extraction is recycled and reused for coffee. So we do not spread the water and throwing into the drip tray. This is very important because if we talk about let's say saving, it's not only energy saving, but we have to talk also about water saving.
And this is the cold water circuit.
This is the cold water circuit, because all our vibration pump, they have 15 bar pressure, and a part of this pressure is discharged because let's say the classical extraction pressure, the correct extraction pressure is around 9 bar. So the difference of pressure, the amount of water that makes the difference of pressure is reused to make coffee.
And this one is done with a filter holder and a blind filter, and then
if you want to regulate the pressure of the pump, I've described it in the manual, you put the blind filter, you plug the filter holder, and you start the brewing. By turning with the screw the regulation of the valve, you will see a fluctuation on the pressure gauge. The other important feature, we have connected a discharging pipe to the anti-vacuum valve that is also connected to the discharging, and this allows not to have a spray of water inside the coffee machine. As I told you, the discharging is connected to this fitting and goes directly into the drip tray.
Luca, I just turn around for showing solenoid valve and the pump.
Okay, now we see the other side of the machine. Okay, on this side of the machine we can see the vibration pump and the 3-way solenoid valve. The 3-way solenoid valve is the valve that we use to activate and deactivate the brewing of the coffee. So it opens and closes the flow of water to the group, and from the 3rd way it discharges the water that you have inside the group when you have finished the brewing.
Luca, what I forgot, how much is the boiler volume?
The boiler volume is 1.5 liter, so the capacity of steaming and the capacity of making coffee is the same of, it's very similar of BZ10. What is the advantage in this sense? The advantage is all the insulation we put, so it wastes less energy because the boiler is better insulated and the thermic dispersion is less. We have calculated about a 20-30% of saving of energy.
Okay. And the volume of the heat exchanger is
the same of BZ10.
Yeah.
Because with BZ10, with this kind of volume, we never had problem of coffee capacity production.
Yeah.
Because you can make as much coffee as you like. Let's say the limit of a semi-professional machine is the volume of steam. Because when you have 1 liter, 2 liter boiler, you can steam quite a good quantity of milk. But if you have to use it professional to serve a breakfast, you have some limit. This is the main difference.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And as I told you, it's on this side. I forgot to show you. Let's turn it back. The water tank now have no more piping inside, but we have RID sensor that is reading the level of water. Okay, it's here, you can see from here. It's reading the level of water into the water tank.
So with low water volume, the machine stops?
The machine stops and it avoid to run the machine without water and burn the heating element, and so it's a very important safety of this machine.
When it's getting to the minimum water level during extraction, does it finish the shot or it stops?
When it finishes the water level, it stops. Usually. It stops. Because you never know how much is the quantity of coffee that you extract.
Sure.
For example, in Italy, we just make short coffee. In US, they make long coffee. So it's a thing that usually we prevent to have this interruption. Another important thing, it's underneath the machine, as we used to have, we had this box that you can open, but under this box, we have a tap that you can use to empty the boiler. So it's very easy.
Practical.
It's very easy and very practical to empty the boiler in case you go on holiday or you want to, let's say, stop the machine for a longer period.
Yeah, also for servicing the machine, especially when shipping during winter period below 0 Celsius, then
it's better to empty the boiler.
Cool. Wow.
So
we have now a special surprise.
I show you technically the what is the conversion kit for flow control. As I told you, the PID version in volumetric and in manual models have the possibility to install a flow control. As I told you, this big nut is to screw the tap, the lever that you use to regulate the pressure. Okay, this is the kit. So this is this is the tap, and this is the jet. You have to change the jet that we have inside because the regulation of the pressure work by adjusting this, let's say, this setting, okay, go up and down, and the standard jet that we have, it doesn't work with the tap. So you have to unscrew this bolt, remove the jet, put this special jet, unscrew the tap, and it's really easily
super cool. And this we can show then in action.
In action. After each kit of flow control include a manometer that is the extraction manometer, is the pump manometer that you can screw on the top of the group.
Yeah, super nice. So then we see directly which pressure is actually in the group head.
Yes, what we will show you after also is a new device that is a digital, it's a digital sensor that you can connect to any Bluetooth scale. Instead of putting the gauge, you put this digital Bluetooth sensor that you can connect to any device, okay, and you have a chart of your extraction. You have the flow rate and you have the graphic of the pressure.
Okay, so you see pressure over time, how pressure develops.
You see pressure over time and you see the flow rate. Let's see, when you have a flow rate that is close to 1 milliliter per second, you are close to the correct setting of the grinder. So this is a very important information also on how to set the grinder. So if the flow go faster, you reduce the grinding setting. If the flow goes lower, you increase a little bit the size of the grinding. And closer you go to the perfect, let's say, flow rate, and better it is your extraction.
Yeah, I mean, brew ratio for espresso is between 1 to 2 to 1 to 3.
Let's say the typical Italian espresso, it's almost 30 milliliter in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's very easy if you take this as reference. After, if you want a longer coffee, less strong, you can have a little bit faster flow rate, and if you want something stronger, you can reduce a little bit the flow rate. And you will have a direct effect on the extraction of the coffee in the cup.
Wow, super cool. So all this before was not possible, and now it's really possible with a small machine to extract in the way you want.
So the idea is to give you a machine that can be a machine for a newbie without PID, just to play, but with a good capacity in terms of thermostability and pressure constancy. And if you want to upgrade it, you can go on the PID with the shot timer, put the flow control. You can have a digital or an analogic gauge that tell you the pressure of extraction of your coffee.
Cool. Wow. So I take the gauge and the wrench, and then we can take
now
action.
I think we can play with all our range of Nini, and one of these we will install it with the flow.
Okay, okay, cool. So then now we put all the Ninis on
the
table.
counter, on the table. Okay.
Super cool. Ok, molto bene. Grazie.
Thank you. Grazie, Marcus.
Espresso